Oh, wait. Whoa, no. Time out. 35 minutes. Right, I'm prepping now. That means it's all for real. That means it's all for real. Turn you guys off. Woo. Hello. Molly Carly. Hi. This style of chat better? Wait. What is always how we do it, no? Oh. Hey, when did we work out today? Can't hear me. Uh-oh. How about now? I can't hear me. Oh, it could be because I have you. Is that better? Hey, Larry. I wonder why. Tell me if that sounds better. Maybe I need to disconnect Bluetooth. How's that? Wait. Hold it. Is that better? Is that better? Yay! Be smarter than the technology. Okay, 35 minutes. First cardio session of prep for November. Goal is to get a pro card and be officially a professional bodybuilder. Yeah, so anti-Bautistas. Is that like anti-pretty? Noise. Pat, hello. So normally we do a count. Hey Pat, a head count of how many times I hit my head on a cardio session. Last time it was 5, time before that was 7. We do giveaways, so stay if you want. Guess, the first person to guess it today will give away, what should we give away? A t-shirt. Primrose should be getting her t-shirt soon. I'm sending out the mug today for Cyber. Is Cyber here? And then, what should we do? Ooh, Larry's got a 4 count. So remember, we're 5 minutes longer today. Coach increased my cardio 5 minutes. And instead of 5 days a week, we're doing 7 days a week. Actually, it was kind of funny. He said, okay, for cardio, you're gonna do 60 minutes, 2 sessions. Now, mind you, I'd only been doing 30 minutes 5 days a week. So he goes, we're gonna increase your cardio to 2 60-minute sessions, 8 days a week. And like, my heart already dropped at 2 60-minute sessions because that's hard. And I thought, oh my gosh, what did I do? So I already died when he said that. And then when he said 8 days a week, I was like, oh, ha ha ha, we're kidding. So, but I about died. Sugar squirrel. Sugar. Trevino, you sound familiar. Anyway, so yeah, it's 35 minutes. Whew, much easier. And 7 days a week. So we're adding in basically, so 5 times 5, 25 minutes. Here comes the math. Hey, Rep, I'm good, how are you? Who's very, always big lad, who's very small as well. I like Sugar Squirrel better. Did you block me on Jerkmate? I can't find your profile anymore. You know what that sounds like though? Is like a beef jerky website. Has anyone ever subscribed to the beef jerky subscriptions? I got that from my dad once. He loves beef jerky. So, anyway. So 25 minutes plus 70. So we're increasing 95 minutes overall in a week. Kevin, would you rather lose all of your past memories or never be able to make new ones? That's a good question. I would say if you're never able to make new ones, you're probably dead. But I wouldn't want to be alive if I couldn't remember my kids as babies. Like if I was a vegetable, I already told my husband, if I'm a vegetable, just pull the plug. Just do it. So, where's the beef? Anyway, you know, that's, what if we were faced with that choice? Like, I'm either gonna make you a vegetable or kill you. It's kind of what you sounded like. But we'll go with it. And honestly, I wouldn't want to live to be a vegetable. You know, like there but not there. See, I believe in God, so, and I believe I'm going to heaven. Not because I'm good at anything, but because He is. But anyway. So when I die, I go there. But I wouldn't want to be here and not here. You know? And again, like my kids as babies, I think that's why we keep having kids, is because it's just so special. So those memories are so special to me. Hey, Jonas. You got any brothers? Get it, Jonas Brothers? Just kidding. Yeah, Wilson, see? It would be hard. What's your job, friend? Rep, remember I'm a coach. I'm a coach. Fitness coach. Health coach. Life coach. Stress coach. Wilson, I've witnessed someone being a vegetable and there's nothing worse. I believe it. Yeah. If you chose to lose your old memories, do you lose the new ones? That would need to be put in the fine print, huh? Yeah. That needs to be written out. But that's honestly, I like thought-provoking questions like that. Truly. I'd have 10 kids if I could, Carly. I know. Really, Mo? Well, I guess how are your memories, right? Like, it might be a totally different answer for someone else that had a really crappy life. So, not to say Mo did, but just imagine like someone that grew up abused or molested or whatever might want those old memories gone, Hey, Kareem, how are you? Oh, you have pictures? Yeah, but you wouldn't know what you're looking at, right? Because you didn't have a memory anymore. So you would just be looking at like a bunch of pictures. Anyway. All right, Larry, Carly, that's how the wheels spin. That's how the cookie crumbles. Okay, so we're at a 0 count for head bonks. We just passed 10 minutes deep. 24 minutes, 40 seconds to go. I think Larry said 4, right? Larry said 4, Wilson said 7, Larry changed it to 7.1. That doesn't count. Do you keep your 4, Larry? My family would tell me, but it wouldn't evoke any emotion, Mo, right? Because you wouldn't remember it. It's like, okay, let's put it this way. You remember when we're all like in our 20s and we go out drinking and you black out. We've all done it. Unless you're not 21, then you haven't done it, right? So you don't remember the next day. Carly's got 3. So you don't remember, okay, Larry's staying before. So you don't remember, but people will tell you all the funny stuff you did or not funny. For example, one time, so anyways, my parents might watch this, although they were at the door. My friends had to carry me to the door. My friend Matt and my friend Lindsay. So my dad opened the door when they couldn't figure out what key it was. Anyway, that was like decades ago. Kareem, fine today. You were active in sports. I used to play basketball. I like to watch sports. But now I just lift things in that are heavy and put them somewhere else. Or just lift them and put them back down. Wilson, never happened to me today. The night's still young. Well, day. Mo, you never know. It doesn't change who you are. And there are things I don't remember now that are fun to hear. I'd rather be able to make new memories. Yeah, that's a good take. See? This is fun. Okay, it's hot. Ugh. Oh, speaking of, this is one of the best places for nice cold schooners and Super Bowl. So, TVs everywhere. It's my kind of bar. I like the dive type bars versus clubs. So. What? Oh, I see. You're climbing stairs, but you're not going up. I know. I'm magic. No, it's a stair stepper. So a cardio machine. Otherwise, I'd go through the roof. And baby's asleep up there. So I'll watch sports anywhere. Yeah, same. But it's so much fun when you, like, especially on Sunday or Saturday, when there's all these games going on that you can watch them all. You know, you don't have to flip back and forth. So, or if it's multiple sports, like I like to watch hockey. So, you usually sleep with the NFL Network on. That does not surprise me. Carly, same. I'm talking back when I was single. Obviously I have this. I went out with my girlfriends a few years ago and it was like a special occasion. We went here for the Super Bowl, but we didn't even stay for Super Bowl. I lasted an hour and went home. So, you're right, I like Vegas sports. Yes! Yeah, I'll be going to Vegas soon. And that's one of the things I really want to do. That and I want to enter a poker tournament. So I don't think there's like an official one, but I think there's a hair. Okay, that's annoying. I can feel it, but it's not. Oh, anyway. Okay. There it goes. Bye. I like the casino. Yeah, me too. So, I like to play craps. I really like to play craps. One time, I was there, and I made $3 on a hooker. No joke. You know, everyone's a little superstitious. Well, the table wasn't doing so hot, and this guy at the end of the table, it was about his turn to roll, and he had this girl, a hooker, next to him, totally obvious, and he's like, nah, I'm too superstitious, so like, she's never played, let her roll. So I'm like, oh yeah, because there's something about a newbie, they just flow that dice, okay? They just let it go. Now, has she really never played? She probably has. She's a hooker in Vegas. But she's probably not spending her money on gambling. So she probably doesn't do it a lot. So in my eyes, newbie, okay? So she goes and I'm like, yes. I back my odds. She rolls. I can't remember what she rolls, but she rolled for like 45 minutes straight. And the way that I like to play is I back my odds, but I take and press. So I'll let the table kind of choose my numbers, put max odds behind them, and then when it hits, I'll take those winnings so that what's on the table is basically the banks. And then the next time it hits, which it did, hey Beetle, bye rep. The next time it hits, I'll press it. So I'm gonna double my base bet, and then double my max odds. And then I keep rotating. So if one number is hitting like a 10, take press, you know, and the flow kind of just determines it. Well, the flow a lot of times is just, in my opinion, how the person rolls. So a newbie is just gonna, you know, and sure shiznit, she did, and I won $3. So that was nice. Anyway. So I love craps, but I've been playing a lot of poker lately in like World Series of Poker. It's usually what I do when I do cardio. So it takes my mind off of it. It's fast paced, adrenaline, brain focus. I don't have time to do that when I'm not doing cardio. So I'm not doing cardio, I'm being a mom, a business owner, a maid, a cook, all that stuff. So I don't have time to play poker. But when I do cardio, I'm stuck. So I would play poker, and I got kind of good at it, I think, to the point where I really want to go play and see, you know, how I do. So for my birthday, we'll be going out there, me and my girlfriends, and I'm gonna see what's around. I may just play at a table. I may just play craps. So, whew. Anywho, maybe I'll go live, not when I'm gambling, but while I'm out there. So I'm using my son's t-shirt as my towel today, because I need to do laundry. You're a retired, competitive Magic the Gathering player? Wow. Is it really, Larry? Maybe that's why I like it. How? Like just your odds? Because I do feel like it's something to do with like how one rolls. You know? Tension, aim, height, spin, you know? I feel like that's what makes it so random. But you tell me. I've never really looked into, I guess, how to cheat. Not cheat, but how to get better. I just had my style and it's always kind of worked. And I keep so when I go, I would have a limit to what I would gamble. So $500 is what I would have for the night. Now, if I win money, I can obviously gamble more than 500. But the most I can lose of my own money is $500. So here's why I say that. You get free drinks. This is back when I drank a lot. You get free drinks. It takes a lot of your time, so you're not out doing other things, right? You're not at a club spending hundreds on sugar and cheap alcohol. And then you don't really meet anybody. But when you go and you play poker or craps, you really get to know people. So it's fun. You get to socialize, which, hi! Which you might think is funny. Yes, there's like more ways to hit 6, 7, and 8 than any other numbers. So I think that's why the odds are different, right? That you can max, or what you get back, I mean. I think that's why. Raise, you have to take any stimulants like Adderall, because can't imagine how you'd manage all that at the same time. You know what? No, I don't need Adderall. Although I took it once and I got a lot of stuff done. But I don't like how I feel. I don't get good quality sleep. And I don't like how I feel like then I need it. Like the next day, that crash, that's not fun. So I just drink coffee all day long. Carly, that's smart. But see, I should probably do that. So that way it's like a free trip. But I feel like, you know, you're drinking, partaking, you're not out spending money at a show or shopping, and you have a chance to really win. So you're playing a game. So I feel like if I went out to a club and then like dinner and all that stuff, I'd probably spend $500 or something close to that. So why am I out of breath? Thank you. Today is our first prep cardio session for the show in November. So I'm winning more like 800, not 5,000, but much. Well, sometimes I wouldn't win at all, you know? That was just like one of my memories that I can remember. Hey, MB, how you doing? Whew. Wait, you guys went together, Mo? What? What? See, I need you and Carly with me, Mo, to keep me in check. But you don't instantly start winning, right? Sometimes you gotta go down and then come back up. I was doing good in a poker tournament, Larry says, and drank too much and finished second. I was rushing because I had to pee. Oh, that sucks. So don't they give you breaks? Because I pee a lot. So I should probably plan for that. Free date night. So you have a casino near you? Carly, we don't. I mean, we do. It's like a poker thing, but I've never been there. It's like older than me. How long you been in the gym? A little over 10 years. Yeah. On blackjack, I have great luck. Ooh, I like blackjack. I like Texas Hold'em too, like the different variations. Dude, I got hairs everywhere. Of poker. Omaha, I think, was one of the ones I just did the other, like, month. I did it. How many minutes left on stairs? 9 minutes, 15 seconds. 0 bumps. 0. We had 7 2 days ago. We had 5 yesterday. And now I've managed to go almost 30 minutes without a single bump. Carly guesses 2. We didn't even decide what we're gonna give away. What should we give away? Huh? How many? Or not how many. What should we do? What Mustard Mama merch should we give away? T-shirt, we gave that to Primrose. She should be getting that any day. Cyber sent me his address, so he's getting a mug. I don't think anyone's winning unless someone guesses 0. A bottle? Like a thermos? I could do that. Should we do a thermos? In honor of Carly and her stubborn Stanley? Dude, so I got this on Amazon. I don't think I've washed this for 7 days. So when everyone was like, everyone goes, oh yeah, my iced tea is cold for like a million days. I was like, thank the Lord. I thought I was the only one, because it's nasty, but for some reason, I just don't clean it like I should. Anyway, yours exploded? What did you put in it? Let's do a shaker and hope Larry wins. Okay, and for everyone that's in, make sure you hit like, subscribe, and share. I think all of you do. At least all of you that are typing. Because you're all mods, except for Larry. Larry's in a mod sandwich. So, I don't know. I didn't even know what the point of Stanleys were. Honestly. I had no idea. I didn't know that it was like master insulator. So that's actually, reading your post was the first time I considered buying a Stanley, because I don't wash my thermos, and I would love it if it stayed cold the whole time. So, juiced and left it on the table, and it exploded. Oh, I bet you it fermented. Ugh. I bet you that smelled amazing. Huh. You know, it reminds me of a baby bottle I found the other day. So nasty. Okay, 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. It like exploded at you? Damn, that sucks. Payback for something. What did you do? Someone's trying to take you out. I think that was sabotage. Because what are the odds? Yes, I was gonna write a mean letter. Yeah, Mo. Ugh. Out in the backyard too, so it's been really hot lately. And it was in the bushes. I found it, and I had to open it. Because I do the glass bottles from, yeah. And I don't want to throw those away because they're expensive. But thank God for dishwashers. This is the first house that I've ever had a solid dishwasher that I would trust it to disinfect. No. We have a steamer on our dishwasher that like opened it one day, about melted my face off. Good job, Larry. What's your goal? What is our goal? Wilson. Wilson, you know that could be a secret handshake that now is not so secret. But what was that movie or show? It was the genie. Where she does that. I mean, I think she does this, but it kind of looks like that, which kind of looks like this. It could be like a signal. I don't know. I have 3 minutes left. I'm doing cardio and talking. There's not much oxygen to the brain. So, you know, don't mind me. I look like a wet rat right now. Holy moly. And I have a client to launch in like 45 minutes. So no time for a shower beforehand. I'm gonna be showing up looking like a drowned rat with a slinky on her head. Anyway. How much? Wait, what did Wilson say? What did he say? As much as possible. Fix everything but sleep. Thank you, Miyu. But how many pounds? What are you at? I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. Hurry, you got 2 minutes. And we're at 0. Does anyone want to guess 0? Now I have hair on my sweaty legs. Thank you, Rays. Oh, Miyu, you're too nice. Good job, Larry. So, my biggest recommendation would be to not just track your weight, track your waistline. Because that's where the most stubborn fat outside of your legs is gonna be. And you want to add muscle, plus as your body can increase on food, you need to sleep. That's when you burn the most fat. So lack of sleep will mess anybody up. Doesn't mean you can't progress. It just means you're like a Fiat when you could be a Ferrari. So Mo guesses 0. 50 seconds left. So a thermos. Yeah, so when I sent this actually to Carly and Wilson on Instagram, maybe they can forward it to you, but go outside in the morning and that sunlight signals certain hormones to be released, and then do the same at night. So we talked about this in my sleep live that we did a few weeks ago about how important it is for your eyes to get specific times of the sun. and why we want to go to bed and wake up with the sun as much as possible. So 3 seconds left, 2, 1, we finished it. Holy moly. And I went up in speed. So anytime I prep for a show, I can always up the intensity. Whew, Mo wins. Mo, can you message me if it's okay? P.O. Box works too. Put your address and I'll send you something. So I gotta learn how to do the giveaways through Streamlabs on the live. There's some way you can do it, but I gotta figure out how. I gotta play with it. But in the meantime, I'll send you that shaker. So, bye everybody. Oh, and our next live is gonna be tomorrow in the studio. We have the soundboards up. So get excited. Thank you, Miu. Thanks for coming, guys, and hanging with me. I love it. It's so motivating and it keeps me going. So we've got Pro Card in November. Yeehaw! Mwah, mwah, mwah. Good. I've taught Wilson well. So, bye, you guys.